This week I did something I haven't done in years and years.
What is it possibly going to be?
I went to the Buzzfeed
They
website.
still exist?
They still exist. I think.
thought that they were closing down.
No, their news department closed down. They're still out there posting random stuff.
Are they really?
With GIFs all over it. Something caught my eye, and I clicked it, and it was funny. And I wanted to talk to you about it because you cannot unsee this.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I think.
People who grew up rich are discussing their first experiences with culture shock after leaving their wealthy bubble. So the article got submissions from wealthy kids who didn't really realize how wealthy they were until they got a little older and met the poors.
Oh, interesting. So what'd they have to say?
All right, so there were a few. This one said, when I went away to college, I was wondering how some kids' parents could afford such amazing homes that were basically mansions for their kids when they told me where they lived. I asked them if they were having a party, and they said, no, these are my housemates, and they are renting the house together with me. That was when I found out that not everyone's parents bought a house for them to live in when they went to college.
So the person thought that when they got invited to go someplace that it was going to be a mansion like they lived in?
Yeah, well, because, sometimes there are like those college houses where like it's a big house that 5 people rent. This person thought that the house was just like, oh, my friend, that's her big house. I have my big house that my parents bought me.
That's
and then
crazy.
She was like, oh, are you having a party? There's people here. No,
That's
these are the
crazy.
people I rent this property with. I didn't know. I had never heard of but I guess if you're well-to-do and your kid gets into Yale because you got that money, and there's you live here for 4 years, and then we'll
sell it.
We'll sell it and hopefully make some money in a few years. That's what they do.
That's insane.
I mean, if you got the cash, why would you rent?
Are there more of these?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
I never had to sweat healthcare until this year, and it's... You hear it's bad, but nothing can prepare you for the wild contrast there is between being wealthy and connected and having an average income on your own. It's more than surreal. It's terrifying. So this person, I guess, recently turned 26 or 27.
It doesn't have the health care, and so they have to find their own and have their own job and hope they don't die.
Yeah. This person strikes me as somebody who didn't actually grow up wealthy, just didn't realize how expensive things were.
Yeah.
Oh. Health insurance stuff is
we're
still waiting on the bills. That's part of why I haven't
really?
decided if I'm going to get that lawnmower you were asking me about.
He still has it, I think.
Okay. Well, I don't know yet how much it cost for Shiloh to come into the world.
It was free in God's eyes.
Yeah. We did it at a different hospital. So I knew what to expect with Elliot. With Shiloh, I have no idea what to expect. They keep saying, hey, you really need to add your insurance on. And we just keep not responding.
Well, what if I don't?
Yeah, we can't bill you until you put your insurance on. It's like, we're not putting insurance on. Just send us the bill. The 90% discount self-pay bill. And then I want it itemized. This is like a year-long process.
Really? Is that what you have to go through?
Yeah. When you get the bill from the doctor, you have to be like, oh, can I get this itemized? And then they have to figure out how they're going to let you know that every time they put a bandage on something, they charged you $50 for that. This one was funny. What really opened my eyes was making a new friend. I had come to the school with my mediocre grades and test scores, while she made it in with strong grades and high scores. The first time we went out to lunch together, as we approached the restaurant, she did something that really shocked me. We were walking through... This is about to just destroy your whole life. We were walking through the front patio seating area to get to the front door. I was expecting to get seated inside the air-conditioned restaurant, but my new friend had stopped walking. She was standing by a table some patrons had recently vacated, and the table had not been cleared yet. She sat down and started eating the leftovers on the plate.
The poor friend did this?
Yeah.
What does poor mean? Like, what does that mean?
I guess...
That is poor. That's not like you grew up lower middle class. That's like you truly were like destitute if you went to Lowe's like that. I mean, that's kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah. She came at me with a bigger shock. She told me it was much cleaner than dumpster diving for leftover food. Have you ever dumpster diving?
Yeah, I mean, that's not that nuts. I'm saying this girl's eating off of people. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You've gone into a dumpster.
I could never bring myself to dumpster dive because even if the food looked like it was new and in like packaged, it's like, yeah, but it smells bad in here.
I would just get coffee grounds for my worms.
Oh,
that's all I would do.
Yeah, I would
take
feed
that
it
out of context.
I would feed it to the worms.
I never got like food, but sometimes Sarah's family, her brother would do that and find all sorts of great things, just completely just fresh. They just threw it out because it didn't sell that day.
Yeah, I guess you just have to get over that initial hump of like being disgusted by it.
They've cracked down on that a lot.
Oh,
more.
really?
A lot of stuff has been locked down. You can't like Kroger. The food store, they have a lock on everything.
It's probably a liability for them. I got sick
exactly. Well, I mean, I've seen them like they've been pushing carts and they've got like tons of lettuce and vegetables they're throwing away. And so I was like, you probably don't do this anymore. You would have 10 years ago, but do you guys like, can I take this and give it to my animals that I have? Cause I'm like rural. And he was like, we can't do that anymore. They don't let us do it anymore. So like, they just toss it. And then they have a lock on the thing, so you can't get to it. I've looked. I've tried. It's locked.
That's so odd.
That last one just seemed like a normal person shocked by what somebody.
I think your friend was just a little strange.
Yeah, your friend's a little strange. That's a little strange. Look, I've thought about doing it. You see some French fries, or you see like something like a completely untouched thing, and they're about to take it away. You think, what? No, I can't do it.
But even still, I don't know.
No.
I think I would rather go dumpster dive and see if I found something like in a package or a box than I would. I don't know.
No, you're not doing
I
that.
don't know who or what or where. I don't know nothing.
Or what's been injected.
Yeah, that ain't either, Jordan. I grew up upper middle class, nothing super wealthy, but my parents never needed to price check at grocery stores. We went to the Keg Steakhouse. Do you know what that is?
No.
I've never heard of that.
No.
And other similar restaurants every Friday, and we did a 2-week vacation in another... Oh, I thought it said country. Once a year. We were that kind of rich from the time I was 8 years old on. I didn't know how privileged I was till I was 18 when my friend group expanded and changed. I was shocked to find out that very few have been to the majority of the restaurants I went to weekly. And if they had, it was for special occasions. I was surprised to learn they didn't get all new school supplies or new outfits to start the school year. Didn't know that Santa Claus didn't bring them everything they wanted yearly. And
so they still believe in Santa Claus? Lord
no,
help us.
no. I think she's shocked that other people think that Santa Claus brings them. That was confusing.
I think she was joking.
Okay.
You think?
I hope so.
Well, hopefully.
It was blown away that none of them had been on an airplane or left Canada except drives into the U.S. for vacation. I couldn't be more grateful for how I was raised and now strive to provide myself and future children with the same privilege.
That person had an awakening, but then they just hunkered down.
Now, let me tell you, Santa Claus did not bring you these. I earned these for you. The best part about that was the Santa Claus thing, and then also that she just throws out Keg Steakhouse. Like, that's something that people know what that is.
Well, look, comment below. I'm serious. What did the Santa Claus statement mean? Did that mean that she herself believed in Santa Claus? Or that she's saying that others believed in Santa Claus? Or was it a joke?
I think it was a bad joke. I think that she's so privileged she has no sense of humor. She didn't have to have a sense of humor.
To get by. Yeah, she
it's
didn't
like that
have
line.
to...
There's that line in Emperor's New Groove.
Let me guess, you have a great personality.
She didn't have to have one of those
No, she
growing
didn't.
up, okay?